I used to call them TobenONE, but I think it's TobenONE because they sent this to me to review, and this is highlighted. Maybe they're like, this dick keeps saying the name wrong, so whatever. Anyways, this is it's a laptop dock, and it looks cool. So when they asked me if I wanted to review it, I said yes because I like it. So this model here is the UDS040W. It does 140 watts for power delivery, and it has lots of ports on it. We'll look at that in a second. Charger, USB-C, should be 140 watts, and data, of course. And that's the product there. So before we get into the actual review, I'll show you what it's for. This is the type of thing you take your laptop and you go like that. Why would you want to do that? Well, a lot of the times the docks are just like a dock that's set off to the side. So you have your laptop here, it sits beside it, and then you have this giant footprint here. But a lot of times when you hook up a dock, sometimes you're using the dock as a dock with the laptop, but sometimes, for me specifically, if I'm using a dock, I go like this, if I can, and it hooks up to my screen. Problem is, when they don't hold it like that, then you have a giant footprint. So you have a laptop over here, and then you have a dock over here. It just takes up more space. So at that point, it just becomes kind of a pain. Whereas if you have something like this, you can find out wherever you want to put it. For me, probably over there. Again, I don't have a desktop right now. I'm going laptop for a while. So I just have wires. And then you set it in there like that. Isn't that cool? Go about your work here, have everything hooked up, and then when you're ready to go to class, go to work, do whatever, take it on the go to a coffee shop, take it with you, and away you go. So we have a full rubber pad inside, which you would hope, because the laptop's going to be sitting on it. You don't want to scratch it, and you want adhesion. It's not going to fall off. Plastic here, though. Metal ring around it, so it feels premium, look premium. Huge rubber pad on the bottom. Again, you'd want that. Not going to slide around when you put a big laptop. That's a small laptop. Big potential, put a slightly bigger one in there. Spoiler, there's a lot of ports on it. On the front, microphone, headphone, combo jack. Micro SD card. Full SD card. 10 gigabit per second. Data port with 20 watt charging, so that's going to be good for phones and tablets. Another 10 gigabit per second. Port, very good. To USB-C, a USB-A version, 10 gigabit per second for that. So if you have an NVMe enclosure, which has been misplaced, have to bring one in, they can typically go up to 10 gigabit per second, so that'll run at full speed. So lots of good portage on the front there. We're just popping in NVMe enclosures and fast SSDs, NVMe enclosures, plug them in there, SSD enclosures, get access to data real quick. When your laptop's like that, you're doing video editing or something, you can plug it in there. Very good. On the back, more ports. 2.5 gigabit Ethernet, that's freaking fast. Very good. Another microphone headphone combo jack. So I guess this can be like your actual headphones or microphone. And this can be, plugged into speakers or something like that. So that when you dock your laptop, you're not going to be using your speakers that are now potentially blocked off of your laptop. You actually have them plugged into speakers. So we'll have to do that. And I will do that. 2 more USB-C. These are blue, so I'm assuming that there we go, 3.0. So they'll be fast enough. It's good for a little SATA SSD. You're not going to potentially get fast NVMe speeds off of it, but you can run a SATA SSD, something like this, without any problems. Or fast USBs like this. It's a very fast USB, 300 megabytes a second, usually when you're transferring. 2 USB 2, which are good for things like mice, keyboards. You don't need that much speed. Still can do some data, but you don't need a ton of speed. Host, it's going to go in here. 1 more USB-C 3.0, so again, moderately fast for SSDs or other dongles and things like that, no problem. And then you get 3 display out, 2 HDMI, 1 display port. This does support triple out 4K. So 4K, 4K, 4K. I'm going to start off the video with this massive 4K ultra wide, very high refresh. So we'll try 1 monitor to start on this, see how that goes. Then we kind of got more. So we'll start with one, we'll do more after. HDMI and DisplayPort, whatever. So it's looked pretty good. It's a nice little dock. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with the way it looks, pretty happy with everything so far. So let's get into it. Close lid. Change what closing the lid does. If you don't do this, when you close your lid, your laptop will go to sleep, and you don't want to do that. So what happens when I close the lid? You're going to go do nothing. You can go do nothing. And you're going to go like that. Because otherwise, when you close it, your laptop will go to sleep. Now, it will not do that. So that's important. And to show you that, we're going to start off by, so I'm just going to go like this. Display settings. The way I'm going to do it is I'm going to go show only on 2, which is the big boy up there. There's me. Keep changes. Now watch this. It didn't shut off. So because I did that, what the closing lid thing does, it prevents it from shutting off when you do that. Otherwise, your laptop would shut off when you do that. That would be bad. So that's that there. Very good. Now, I have a nice little dock set up. I no longer have access to things. That light. It's okay. We're going to start plugging in stuff. I'm going to plug in that there. I could use Bluetooth, but now I don't need to. I can use this wired stuff. Okay, so we're cooking pretty well now. I do want to just check some display stuff here. Make this ultra wide, 4K, whatever. So, resolutions. You can see there, we can get all the way up to, in theory, 4K ultra wide. Yes, we can. So now we're in 4K ultra wide. This is not 4K. This is 4K ultra wide. So 4K screen be like this. We have more bandwidth going out right now. Can it actually do 120? Oh, wow. All right. So already I really like this dock because it does 4K ultra wide 120, which is not common. Most docks do 4K 60. This is doing above 4K, which is 4K like 5120, 2160 versus 3000 whatever, 2160. So way more resolution, and it's doing 120. It's already fantastic. We could stop the review right now and I'd be happy because it does that. We'll look up more displays in a moment, but while we're on one easy display, I will start testing a few things. So I did plug in a second monitor here, 1 and 2. It did decrease the resolution of this monitor here. Again, this is not a 4K laptop here. It's not outputting. This is not a USB 4 laptop here, so I don't have the bandwidth over this display to necessarily support 4K, 120. It's just not the way that it is. But we do have ultra wide 1080p, not normal. And yeah, it's decreasing that slightly. Let's see here. So it's running at 60, that's fine. So when I plugged in a couple into this specific laptop, it did decrease my resolution per screen, 1600p, 1080p ultra wide, so around the same. So we are getting a little bit of a decrease. We do know that at least the DisplayPort is able to support 4K 120 Hz ultra wide, which is pretty impressive. Pretty straightforward on the tests here. The USB ports are running at 10 gigabit per second, so we're getting around 1,000 megabytes a second real world transfer speeds, at least in a synthetic benchmark here, so that's good, exactly as they advertise. And then we do the SD card here, micro SD card and SD card. They're, again, about the same, 100 megabytes a second of transfers, so all as expected. Okay, so I guess that is that. TobenONE dock there. It's a laptop dock. It's meant so that you can sit your laptop on it, plug it in, and get tons of ports and accessibility and all that kind of stuff. It works very well. I was very impressed that the DisplayPort was able to do 4K 120 Hz ultra wide. I just find that a lot of these docks do 4K 60 if you're lucky. A lot of times they don't even do that. They might do 1440p, but even if they do 4K, it's like 4K 60. It's certainly not ultra wide, certainly not 120. So that's very good. If you do plug in a bunch more screens in there, you're going to be limited by bandwidth. This laptop, for example, doesn't even have USB 4, so you're going to get to a point where you would need to have USB 4, Thunderbolt 4 to get significantly more display bandwidth anyways, so that's something to be aware of. But if you're plugging in a few 1440p, 1600p monitors, no problem, or a 1080p ultra wide with a 1600p, no problem. The ports all run exactly as advertised, 10 gigabit per second for the 10 gigabit per second ports. I tested them all. Micro SD card runs as expected, about 100 megabytes a second, totally fine. So, and the build quality is nice and it looks nice. So, do I like it? Yes, I do. It does exactly what it's supposed to do. It allows you to set your laptop on it. You know, you take your laptop to work, take it to school, do your work on the go, come home, set it down into this dock. It's a nice clean setup. It's not going to be this massive ugly thing on your desk. It's not going to be off to the side, so you still have to have your laptop sitting here anyways, which kind of defeats the purpose. You're going to pop it in here. You're going to be able to massively expand a laptop like this, a Surface that doesn't have really any upgradability, not a lot of good ports on it. Both of these laptops, this Surface and especially a MacBook, have horrible storage. You have to pay a fortune for it, and even at that, you're going to be very limited. You can plug in external hard drive docks, like I have a couple off camera here, have like large amounts of volume of storage, plug in a couple fast storage, do your editing right off of them, and you're going to be good to go. It's a very good product, does exactly what it's supposed to do, and it's actually well designed and nice. It's not just like a, it's fine, it kind of works, whatever type situation. It's actually a good product, like actually a legitimately good product, so very good.